everybody. Welcome to Daddy Needs Coffee. My name is Lee Stephen, science fiction author and daddy who needs coffee. Welcome to the channel. Let's play. So when we last left our episode, I'm looking at this weird strand here. It's just going to do its own thing. It's just going to do its own thing. No, there's nothing I can do. There we go. Man, I'm gray. Man, I'm gray. That's a problem. It's really not. I started turning gray at 18. And it's probably the best thing that could have ever happened because it took all the pressure off. But now everybody, I'm close to 40, 39 years old. All my friends are turning gray and they're like, oh crap. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's another year. Another year? I don't dye my hair. You shouldn't dye your hair. Just roll with it. Be distinguished. Anyway, last episode we had an exciting time. The Lost were engaged. And the Haymakers kicked their tails. With the help of two people who were no help. That is Aiko and Ariana. So now, you know I'm all about story elements, right? Check this out, what just went down. So, because it was a Lost mission, we didn't want to bring a sniper. We didn't bring a grenadier. Because those are not the best roles for Lost missions. And so, instead, we brought two rookies, Ariana and Aiko. And they were accompanied by April Roberts and Drake Heath of the Haymakers. Aiko and Ariana would have loved to become Haymakers, but Drake and April said no. They came back and they said, you know what, these guys aren't good enough. We can't have them with us. We're hot stuff now. All right? So that's the story element that we're going to go with, is that Ariana and Aiko were rejected by two members of the Haymakers. They could have been included, but they were not. Haymakers think they're all that. They think they're the cat's meow. So that's going to do an interesting thing. That's going to give these two a bond. Aiko and Ariana. They're going to become, right now, they're going to become their friends now. We have decided they are friends now. And neither of them look particularly happy. Look, kind of looking bitter. You know what? I bet they are. They both have the same personality type. Hard luck and hard luck. So they are bitter because they were rejected and told they were not good enough to be part of this hip new squad, the Haymakers. Story elements, y'all. Story elements. That's what it's all about. That's how we have some fun. All right, let's get back to the story. But that's great. That's great. Another really cool thing. Let's rock and roll. And get more rookies. I love me some rookies. Let's investigate after, because we do need to get some supplies here.
Avenger plotting new course.
Low supplies is not going to help. Or do we just want the rookies, y'all? Do we just want to go get the rookies? We'll get the rookies after. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, here we go. Research complete.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Alright, so we've got homework.
New objective added.
Complete Advent Officer Autopsy Research.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm not going to read all this to you guys. If you guys want to check out all these descriptions here, just pause the video and give it a look. But this is great because this is going to allow us to build an infirmary, which is a big deal. We need an infirmary. We will, desperately. So that's a medical place. Let's do research communications. Let's do it. Let's get that done.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
And in 2 days we'll have a guerrilla tactics school, which is awesome. All right.
Advent's officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper.
Let's roll. No time for chit-chat, Bradford. We've got a planet to save. We're gonna have a string of things happen here.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Let's take a look at this place. I love that this game does this and gives you this little scenic view. It's so well done. I like it so incredibly much. Let's train someone. Let's train Esther. Let's train Esther. I want to see her get into some action. We will proceed in Ranger training because that is the path to be a stealth character. New combat tactics. Oh, if we get one more promotion, we can have someone, an extra person on the battlefield. Actually, I have a couple mods here, and one of them allows up to what is it, 7 on the battlefield, or 8 on the battlefield at the same time, which I just like that. That's fun. So anyway, we'll have that soon. If we have one more promotion, I think for April, we'll have that. Anyway, all of this is fine and well. All right, let's get these supplies. Let's do the thing.
Nothing on the local
Oh,
comms.
mission time.
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
I like to let these run, but I'm going to point out something that bothers the heck out
Advent
of me.
Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That
Watch
must
this.
end. Even
Watch
as I
this.
speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
You got
Your signal's breaking up.
You heard him.
end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
They're right on top of you. There's nothing else you need to hear. That bothers me. Okay, I'm going.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
I'm sorry. I like to let the movies play. That bothers me so much. First off, I don't like the call sign, which is Den Mother, which is so cliche. Oh, I don't know. I hate that. But she's looking at the camera, and the guy's saying they're right on top of you. She's like, your message is breaking up. Then he says, get your people out of there. Your message is breaking. It's not breaking up. We all heard it. What's going on? What's happening? What kind of operation is this? All right, so we're going to view this retaliation site right here. So here's the thing. We're going to go to this retaliation site.
Strategic resource located.
Oh, I thought it said colony destroyed for a brief second, which would be bad. Okay, so no, this is what I wanted to do. So I wanted to ignore the other mission for a second because I knew we'd finish getting the supply. So we got that. Now we're going to go to the retaliation site because we got some supply. We can actually build something, which we're going to do.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment.
I know. We
can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
You know what? No,
just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Yeah, excavation. That was my bad. I should have, I lost a day or two of possible work here by not putting them right there. But thanks for the reminder, Shin. Seriously, thank you for the reminder. All right, I want to take a quick moment to build some items like a nanoscale vest. So we'll have 2 operatives with nanoscale vests. You guys already know, and we're out of supply. We have no supply left. But that's a good thing to have that.
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central, right?
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent. On the surface.
The millions of people in the cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is all...
We're going to get these guys underway and then we're going to talk
between
about
their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything.
So it's kind of
not to mention the automated systems.
But
there's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
What? What are you talking about? Tigan? A lamppost? I missed whatever you said, but it sounds really stupid. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. So he's good. And we've got these 2 who are not part of things. Let's see who else we can possibly get on this. So April Roberts is tired. It'd not be best to send a tired person on a mission. Who else would we... Let's send these 2... You want to send rookies? You know what? I think we're going to have to send them. But this will be interesting because they will be on a mission, these 2, with the other ones on the haymakers. It's going to take me a little while, guys. I'm sorry. Let's quickly make utility items available for our grenadiers. Med kit, nanoscale vest here. Same thing for him. Nanoscale vest. We're going to give her, she's a ranger, grenades helpful. Okay, we're going to give our sniper a medical kit. Because he probably will not be chunking grenades, I would imagine. And yeah, I think that's a wrap. I think we're going to be good to go. This might be a tough one, so alright, let's roll. So Aiko and Ariana are on this mission. So there's something I wanted to talk about in regards to them and the story element that we just introduced.
Sky Ranger
in position to drop.
That story element being that they were rejected by the other members of the Haymakers, right? So I know all about that because I've been rejected a lot in my life.
Word just came down. The aliens have amassed a huge force to strike one of the resistance outposts nearby, and those people desperately need any help we can provide them. We're going in to eliminate the enemy threat and secure the area.
There's probably going to be something else he said. Let's get that all done. Let's have a moment of silence, I'll check.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Alright, so yeah, so we have no concealment. There's no use sneaking around because it's not going to be conducive. Regardless, what I was going to say is that I can relate very much to the concept of being rejected by your peers, because I was pretty bullied back in my younger years in elementary school and whatnot. One of the fondest memories, in fact, that I have was it must have been 2nd grade, 3rd grade. Hang on, around there, maybe 3rd or something. Maybe even 3rd or 4th, sometime around there. But going into the cafeteria and going and sitting with my classmates, and my classmates all got up with their trays and went to another table. I was there by myself. That's one of the most visceral memories of my my childhood. I had a great childhood. I loved my childhood. I have wonderful friends from school, but I was harassed a lot. I was bullied a lot. I was picked on a lot. Come to find out, little nerdy kids who like to tell stories about aliens aren't very popular in Cajun Town. But all of that is to say this to those who may be writers or creators watching this. Now today, it's a little bit different than it was when I was a kid. Now it's cool to be a nerd. It was not cool to be a nerd when I was a child. It was actually kind of stuck. You were not Mr. Popular. You were just some dorky kid, you know, that should be pushed around. But if you are a writer or a creative or a timid personality, like I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a timid personality, but I'm definitely a sensitive dude. I mean, I'm a writer, right? So. Getting bullied sucks. Oftentimes, feelers like us creatives are bullied and also react worse to bullying than people who just don't give a crap. But know that you'll get through it. Know that there is a finish line. Know that it's not going to be the end of the world if someone picks on you. In fact, it'll make you tougher. And what I have found as I've gotten older and gone through life is that I'm doing a heck of a lot better than the people who bullied me. You know. And I don't hate them. I don't hate them because you know what? They were young. A lot of them are good folks today. I wouldn't trade my life with theirs for $1 million. But they have good lives too. They're doing great. But all that to say is this. Don't think that it's the end of the world if you're bullied. Don't ever give up. Know that there is a finish line, and know that if you treat it right, if you don't give up, then you might find that the experience of that adversity gives you strength that you may not have ever had. And I'm only harping on this. Obviously, the story element here with these two kind of popped that into my head. But I know what it's like. I know what it's like, and I know that creative people, especially writers, often get the bad side of that stick. And so, if there's a way that I can say, "Hold on, it gets better," you know, I want to make sure I say that. So, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to harp on that because there's going to be other story element things that spark conversation, but that reminded me of these two. So hang in there. It gets better. But one day you'll be, it gets bad now getting bullied. One day you'll be Let's Play with an Airwolf poster hanging on the wall. All right, let's get rolling. So we're going to have to save as many civilians as possible. You save them by getting closer. Apparently people cannot run without direction. My goodness, that is so people. They don't know what to do until the government tells them. All right, Lucas is gonna. He's a sniper. All right, let's get him. I need him to get into a good position somewhere. Up here, I think is going to be that somewhere. But for now, we're going to move him down. Not a timed mission, but time is of the essence because you see up here we have to save 6 citizens for this to be successful. There are 13. The aliens are targeting them to die. So the longer we go without saving someone,
Roger that.
in other words, it's a race. It's a race, basically. So let's get these guys. Said I'm not really being tactical at the moment because we got to get close to some civilians. And we have not unlocked any hostiles, which is
okay.
Oh boy.
Stand proud.
A Chosen. This is part of the War of the Chosen expansion. Look at this. Check out all this stuff. All these modifiers. This is a Warlock, De Ray Valinor. The Mindbutcher. What an awesome name. Good grief, the Mindbutcher. These are all, the names are randomly generated every time, even though it's this guy. Chance to return fire against missed shots. Ooh, that's bad. Soul Stealer gains health when nearby enemies take damage. Man, this is a tough guy.
You fall to the Elder's greatest warrior.
So we're gonna have to fight this guy during this mission. That's not good.
The Elders must have caught wind of our operation. They sent in one of the Chosen. We should try to track that thing down and deal with it before it causes too much trouble.
One citizen down.
Their fate is the same as all who would defy the Elders.
Let's get our sniper into position. You know what? I think, right, oh, here's a citizen right here. We're gonna get him right here. We're gonna get him right here. It's gonna unlock some stuff, but you know what? We gotta move. All right, Lucas. He didn't unlock anybody. That's really, really surprising. Aiko is going to be a hero, and she's gonna run here and save this guy or gal. I think she will. Not that she won't, but I want to make sure that it looks like she has the best. She's going to be out in the open, which is bad. But you know what?
Copy that.
She's proving her salt right now.
Go on, get go.
All right, one save. So they've killed one we've rescued. And you know what? Ariana's going right with her. Ariana's going right with her because these two are part of a team. Haymakers don't want them. That's fine with them.
Finally.
Jin's coming here, but he's going to go into Overwatch.
Scanning.
Because maybe he's not quite as... Oh, that's bad. Well,
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means
oh
of
no!
containment.
Look at these guys too.
Think about it.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
And suddenly, things have gotten bad. All right, where to even begin? So suddenly these two have found themselves in a world of badness. So they're actually going to, oh man, they're going to have to fall back, or are they going to be heroes, but they're going to die if they... So if you get close enough to a faceless, who is hidden in citizen form, they will emerge as a faceless. So it's actually not bad that this happened here, because it's a heck of a lot better than being right on top of them. Holy smokes, look how many. Sheesh. Okay, we're going to go for the sectoid. Because a sectoid can really mess you up. Alright, buddy, it's all you. You're part of the Haymakers. Don't fail. Nice shot. Nice tag. And let's get him moving.
Let's do this.
Any citizens anywhere for him to go after? Negative. There's not. He's going to take cover behind this tree. Now suddenly these two friends who wanted to prove themselves are in a world of trouble. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Will they rise above? So this sectoid is a bad, that's bad news. You know what? They're gonna come out here and try to do the good work. Everyone's on this end. So come in here, she'll get cover and she'll rescue this citizen. So that's Aiko who's going to make this run.
Go, go!
Putting her life in danger to rescue.
Head to the ship.
They're going to try and prove themselves in this mission. Ariana needs to just get away from everything because she's in a real bad spot right now. You know what? She can go over here, and that'll be okay. Let's do that.
Mi muovo!
She has to. We have to pull her back. We have to.
Bring the Elder's mercy to the godless.
So now, I think he's going to try and put her in stasis, but did he miss? No, he didn't. She is out of commission for a turn. Oh no.
Whoa!
This sectoid's a problem. Alright, we gotta rescue some citizens here. They're going after him.
Try as they might, occasionally they do succeed.
Hoo-wee! Alright, boys, let's survey this scene. The spectral zombie. Well, this actually worked well because she was in stasis. She was not hurt by that blast, which she would have been. So that's a rare time when stasis actually works well. We don't have a medic, which is bad. Let's chew. You know what? Can you get that sectoid? Can you possibly get that sectoid without getting in a bad place? You can. Let's do it right here. We gotta kill this thing. Right.
One down, thousands to go.
Aiko trying to prove herself here.
For all of your offenses against the Elders, Commander, it would be an elegant weapon, were it wielded with grace.
Alright. Any citizens over here that we can rescue? So we can get these guys saved. There is not. He is in trouble. He has his own medikit though. He can heal himself, and he's going to do that because we don't want to lose him at all. Where can he go where he's safe? That's the question. Man, can he go in the building? Let's look in the building because we do need to get him healed. Get him healed up. Right by the propane tank. That's probably not the best idea. Let's start with him. Jin Chang is going to try to provide some cover, or he's not. Who can you hit? Can you hit anyone? Can you hit anyone? Can you do anything? It's just not as much as I would like to see. So you know what? We'll put him in an Overwatch.
Come on it.
And we're going to get... Here's the problem. This is in the yellow. So if he tries to go there, he will... You know what? He is going to come here and heal.
Okay, ich gehe.
That's what we got to do. Heal yourself, bro.
Na los, zurück in den Kampf.
I'm glad he has that medical kit. That's going to be in his turn, but that's okay. That's it. That's all we got for this round.
We'll perish.
Devo trovare un nuovo riparo.
Oh no. She's in a pickle. I'm out of water. Oh, that's great. She just made the, he just made the big monster stronger. Come on, take this guy out. I don't know if he hit because I'm in the way.
You want some more?
I guess he did. I missed that because I was my camera set. Gotta save these citizens. There's a lot of citizens all up there. Oh no. Ooh, that's lucky.
Non posso muovermi da qui.
Oh boy. This could get bad. Please miss.
Sto sanguinando.
All in all, that wasn't a bad swing.
The Elder's servants will never cease their attacks.
Okay. We got a chance here to do something. We're gonna take Lucas. We gotta get this faceless dead. Got to do it. Where's she gonna go? We gotta rescue some of these other citizens. Going here, she can rescue a citizen and be behind a little bit of protection. So we're gonna absolutely do that with her. She is our rescuer.
Get back to the ship.
Doing the good deed. Doing the good deed. We've got 3 out of 6 rescued. Let's try and take this guy out. Nice. So here's an interesting thing. It is clear. Let's move her back. I don't like her right there. We're going to totally get her out of this situation. Because losing one soldier here is going to be bad. So it's not cowardice. We need to win this thing.
Destroy all who would defy.
But you can see, from a storyline perspective, we've got these 2 outcasts who are trying to do good. But now, because of the pressure that the Haymakers have put on them... Oh man, he's getting hurt again. Because of the pressure the Haymakers have put on them, they're messing up. This guy might be dead. Bleeding out.
Every strike, they honor their creator.
We're not out of this.
Beyond death.
So they put a lot of pressure on themselves to do well in this mission, and in pushing to prove their worth, they have gotten themselves in a mess. He is bleeding out. That's very, very bad. Someone's in Overwatch. Who is it? This guy right here. So that's not good. We're going to move him here. That's not going to trigger Overwatch. And we are going to... Oh, we got one right here we can take out immediately. We're going to do so. That's good.
How many is that now?
We're going to have to save our guy here who's bleeding out. Gotta do it. And we got to heal. We got to kill him because he is just going to continue to recover.
Va bene.
I think I'm far enough away to where... Oh!
Niente.
Yeah, I would say niente. Let's cap this guy. 3 or 4. It needs to be the 4. It needs to be the 4. 3. It's always not what I need.
We will bring this resistance to a close.
Stasis. Well... Maybe that's not awful, because she'll be protected for a turn. Because she won't take damage. But the citizens here are dropping, man. They're dropping.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander.
Please take 2 turns. Oh, no. Please miss. Please miss. She's dead. Oh, it's getting bad, guys. I told you this mission was coming. Oh, and now he's gonna go.
Created them for this very purpose. I respect they are fulfilled. I am nearly upon you.
Alright. We are going to... He's going to have to bug out to save his friend.
I need an evac here!
So we're getting the evac going. Then we're going to move here. Oh, and you know what? We can't even... This thing is far enough away to where he can't make an attack right away. So we're going to go right here. Right here, and next turn we're going to try and get to him, pick him up, and evac with him. But I want to be in a place where I'm not in danger. This man, where to go? Can he walk a decent distance? Like if he... Let's go up here. We can't. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's figure this out. There's no cover here. That's the problem that I'm having with him. If I go here, though, I don't know that this is close enough to save him. Here, I believe, is. So we're going to do that. Let's see what happens.
Got it.
Now he wants to get his buddy out of there. Screw these citizens. He's
And honor the elders with your actions.
Stasis in. She is getting back in, Oh, come on.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander.
Don't have enough to get there, please. Thank you. Oh, he does have enough? No. It's a bad mission.
Commander, we're losing
So he's
the
dead.
AO and our forces.
We're going to lose
in the
half the
process.
haymakers right here.
I'd strongly advise we consider pulling the squad out of there.
Are you ready to be redeemed?
You good to go?
She is still, she's still going for it. And here's the thing. Good kill. Here's the thing.
Big deal.
In order to retreat, she's got to get all the way back by this thing that is coming for her. Oh, this is faceless, man. What is she going to do? Alright, so is she still...
Death,
Yeah, he's
some
dead.
would speak of honor. I see only futility and waste.
Is there anyone here to save? There's 3 citizens left. We have to save 2 of them. I think they're over here. So, guys, this one's just going to be a loss. But we're going to have to try and make our way there. You know what? She's going for the rescue. That's what heroes are made of, right? She's got to save 2 of them. Whew. I think that was both of his move actions.
The great commander of Earth resistance returns to the field of battle after serving my master so very well for so many years. Come, show me why the elders favor you so.
That's the Elder's warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as dangerous as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
Oh no! She's mind controlled.
All XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
Watch it! That thing is taking control of our soldiers!
That's it. So we failed. 3 out of 4 soldiers were killed. And Aiko, who was actually putting forth a valiant effort, has been mind controlled. And if you turn ins and you mind control, that's all you have left are mind controlled soldiers. They just get taken. So maybe we'll have a rescue op for her later. But it's a bad day at XCOM when the transport comes back in.
Today's attempted relocation of an outlying settlement ended in disaster as a dissident attack set the shanty town ablaze.
The shanty town.
Though unclear if XCOM's target was the settlement itself,
why is this
we must sadly report there were no human survivors.
I guess we not going to make a poster for this event. So that's a total loss, guys. We knew it was coming. We had some flawless victories. This is part of it. Here's the part that stinks, though. That's half of the haymakers. It's half the haymakers.
That didn't go so well, Commander. We need to assess our tactics, upgrade our gear, whatever it takes.
He will live on in our struggle. I'm just going to keep the standard posters that they make. The interesting thing, the haymakers are going to take photos of these 2 guys. However, they will not memorialize Ariana because they blame these 2. Drake and April blame these 2 for what occurred. Even though she's been captured, there's no love lost here.
You were bound to face difficult operations over the course of our campaign, Commander. But there is little room for these ongoing setbacks.
These ongoing setbacks.
Do better.
We've had one setback. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. It was a nice big fat egg since we didn't do anything well. And we lost all our nanoscale vests and all our stuff, and that's awful. That's the worst. Because all that supply is wasted now that we spent to build that. So now we're in a pickle. Now we really have a
From what I've heard, the
time.
Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the Commander's arrival got around.
Oh, come on.
They've needed a leader just as much as we have. And now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
Okay. Thanks, Bradford, for that sterling commentary. Alright, guys. If you enjoyed this video, despite the loss that we just incurred, please like and subscribe. If you want to find out more about my novel series, visit www.epicuniverse.com. Or go on Amazon and look up Dawn of Destiny by Lee Stephen. Dawn of Destiny by Lee Stephen. You can also find me on Twitter at Epic Universe. Alright, guys. We'll have a better one next time because it's hard to get worse, right? But never say never. We'll see what happens. Alright, see y'all then.